Has your new model done a runner? Are you wanting to get rid of a new model because perhaps she's being lazy? Or is there any other reason that the model is departing from your agency? If there is, then you want to know exactly the right way to let go of this model in a professional way using the model termination framework, which I'll go over. All right, so when you're terminating a model for whatever reason, got a funny story actually. Recently, a model did a runner with some money that she owes us, and I did something I thought was interesting. But anyway, I'll share that in a sec, all right? Because shit happens. Now, whatever reason the model is departing from the agency, the main thing you want to do is you want to keep a paper trail. So you want to keep a paper trail, like keep all the invoices, all the screenshots, all the emails, etc. And delete all media from the devices. So deleting all media from the devices, this would be from any computers, mobile devices, Google Drive, everything. Wherever you have the model's content saved for whatever reason, for whatever purpose, you have to get rid of it because you need to be a professional and you're also clearing the way for a new model. Now, while you're doing this, you are keeping the paper trail. As I said, you want to keep all the invoices, screenshots, because you might have earning screenshots. You can use them for later just to reinforce your social proof for the agency, because you might as well. But obviously, if you're doing this, blur out the name, blur out the photo, etc. And then email exchanges, emails, the contract. Keep all of this because you are going to obviously hope for the best, but you need to prepare for the worst and be a professional. So you're deleting all the media, keeping all the paper trails, so invoices, etc., as I've just said. Now, the other thing you want to do is you want to delete all login credentials, because you will have the login information for the model's OnlyFans account, for any of her social media accounts that she's provided you. Now, if you have provided the model with social media profiles that you created and you gave to the model to use, or that you've been using to market the model's OnlyFans account, obviously keep them, but you're going to remove all the model's content from it. For example, if you created 3 Instagram accounts, 3 Reddit accounts, or whatever for the model, you've been using that to market her OnlyFans account, so you've been uploading her content to it. Keep those accounts because you'll repurpose them, but you need to remove the model's image from all of it, okay? And if the model owns the social media profiles, then you'll be making sure to delete all the login credentials from it. Because when you're dealing with VAs, when you're dealing with chatters, when you're dealing with third parties, you need to make sure that they have no way to access the model's accounts in any way, because just assume that everyone is just out to scam someone, all right? So you can delete all the login credentials. Plus, this is because you are a professional. Next, now as I said, take screenshots, take final screenshots of earnings, of OF earnings, because then you can just use this to further reinforce your agency, especially if it's new. Actually, if your agency is already established, you already have a funnel, you already have a website and all that, and you already have like screenshots posted everywhere, don't bother. But I'm just talking about if you're new, then you want to just gather a collection of earning screenshots because it's social proof and you might as well if you have access to it, all right? Obviously, if there's shit results, don't do it. And if there's shit results, that's probably why the model left you in the first place. But assuming you've been doing a good job because you've been watching my YouTube channel, then take a screenshot, blur the model's face, blur the model's name, and just repurpose everything you can while being a professional, as I said, all right? All right, now lastly, end the relationship, end the business relationship on a friendly note. Now, this does not include if the model has done a runner. Now, funny I say that. Recently, we took on a model. Now, when you take on a new model, I recommend giving it a month before you go providing them with mobile devices for, multiple ticket live, stuff like that, because that's what we do. We supply mobile devices to the model so then she can get multiple lives going, stuff like that. And then you invest heavily, you go balls deep and just scaling the marketing process, scaling the marketing efforts. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, so then they just end up making a killing. But I recommend for the first month, don't invest too much. Don't send them any devices. Don't invest too much money. Just set up the minimum amount of Reddit accounts, Instagrams, dating apps, stuff like that. And don't send them any devices, any hardware, anything like that for at least a month. But I reckon a month is about right, because after a month you'll find out. When the time comes, they get their first invoice, you'll see what they're about, all right? Now, I would say 9 times out of 10, no, I'll say 99 times out of 100, everything is fine, the model's great. As long as you're doing a good job, they've got no reason to run because you're making them money while they want to run. But every now and then, you'll come across a smart ass that thinks they know better, that will just learn everything you're doing, try and replicate it themselves, and then they'll be like, why do I need to pay this guy? Now, that actually happened to us a month ago. A girl did that, we had it for a month, sent her the first invoice. It's kind of the moment of truth. You hardly ever have a problem, but every now and then there's a thing in the back of your mind that says, is she going to pay up? Now, this girl didn't reply for a while. She didn't reply at all. I ended up contacting her personally. She didn't reply at all. So I thought, okay, that was pretty strange. She's been pretty good up until now. She's been talking all the time. She's actually been a really great model. Then she didn't reply for a while. Then I contacted her personally, and then she still ignored that. And then what did I do after that? Oh, and that's right. And then I sent another email with kind of a threat. What I said was, if you don't pay the amount owing to us on this invoice by X date, I can't remember how long I said. I think it was 7 days. No, it wasn't 7 days, it's too long. I can't remember, it might have been 72 hours, something like that. I said, if you don't do this, then we'll get an army of Reddit accounts to report all of the content that you have been posting on your personal Reddit account. Because I noticed that the only way she was marketing her OnlyFans account was on Reddit. She was doing a decent job at it, not what I would recommend, but she was getting attention, so I was working for her. And I knew that was the only way she was bringing in subs before we took over. And so I said, if you don't respond, if you don't pay this invoice within X amount of time, we'll get an army of Reddit accounts to report all the content and get your account banned. And then she responded, that's right, she didn't reply up until then. Then she responded and did the usual, fine, if you want to be like that, I was going to pay the invoice. I was just about to pay. I had to wait, blah, blah, blah. Something happened. I was just about to wait. But if you're going to be like that, now I won't pay it. Flipping it back on you. But I thought something was up anyway. And then she goes, be my guest. I'll just post this everywhere, embarrass you. Something like that. I can't remember. Something like that. And anyway, so I thought, fine. So I can't remember. I think I just said, fine, and so be it. I can't remember. As you wish. Nah, it was more professional than that. I can't remember. Anyway, so the point is, we got our army of Reddit accounts to start reporting. We lost a few Reddit accounts before report spamming. But anyway, guess what? Her Reddit account got taken down. Now, if the model knew what was possible and knew that it was possible to get a Reddit account taken down because you have access to so many, being an agency, then perhaps she would have paid up. But because she didn't know enough, because she was too naive, because she didn't know what I had access to, what an agency has access to, because you deal with so many accounts and so many duplicates, then she was like, fine then, bring it on. And then I go to look recently, the account's taken down, I kind of felt good, but we lost money. Anyway, the point is, shit happens every now and then. I still highly recommend that you invoice models rather than switch the banking info. Switching the banking info was all well and good about 2 years ago. No, it's probably about 3 years ago when I just started. But now it's a lot harder. So I just recommend invoicing them. And as I said, 1 in 100 is going to try and be a smart ass and do a runner. Now, if you're doing a shitty job, it'll be more common than that. You'll encounter it more frequently. But then this gets to my last point, is take accountability. I just remembered about that girl because I was thinking this myself. I was thinking, I should really take accountability. I say that if the model runs, then it's because it's your fault. You didn't do a good enough job. And I was thinking about this and how I spoke about this in all the videos. And then lo and behold, here I am dealing with the exact situation I was bitching about, talking about if the model runs, it's your fault. So I was thinking, what did I do wrong? And I know what I did wrong. There was signs. there was writing on the wall. I remember the model saying, oh, that's right. So normally you'll deal with all the finances, you'll withdraw once a month, send the invoice, it withdraws to their accounts, then you send the invoice for your revenue split 50-50 or whatever, and they send the money to you. Now, in this case, but I just looked over it, that was actually my fault personally. She said, is it okay if I just withdraw weekly and then you send the invoice and then I'll send you what you're owed? Now I thought she's been a great model. She uploaded a shitload of content in advance, which is always good because a lot of models get lazy and you're chasing after them. Anyway, she's been great. And I looked past that. So I was like, well, there was a red flag. So I should have taken accountability and thought that was odd. But the main thing is to take accountability. If the model left, it's probably your fault. Now, normally it's because you're probably doing a shitty job, but I thought, hey, we're actually doing a fucking good job. But then I was like, where did I go wrong? Oh yeah, she asked to withdraw weekly, which I've never heard before. That was pretty odd. I looked over it, thought she was cool. And then here we are. Now, before I go, if you want to speed run starting a new OnlyFans management agency, or you want to scale your existing OnlyFans management agency, I see a lot of these courses and people selling these like really high ticket items, and I can tell they actually don't do it. They've done like social media marketing and they're just trying to like relate that to OnlyFans management and then sell a product. And I think you poor dudes, you're just wasting all that money. I can tell that actually don't do it. You can just tell by the language they're using. Anyway, I'm hearing a lot of these stories. Now, if you don't want that and you actually want to learn from someone who's actually fucking doing it and has been for over 2 years, 3 years actually, then join my school, Supreme Leaders Empire below. You'll find me, I can answer questions personally, plus there's a whole network of us and a whole lot of classroom modules where you can just learn how to scale or start your own OnlyFans management agency and become successful at it. All right, now as usual, if you like the video, go smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.